Let's go.
Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the PS5 Pro that just got revealed on PlayStation's YouTube channel. So we have been hearing rumors about the PS5 Pro for quite some time, and it was announced yesterday that PlayStation would be revealing the PS5 Pro in a reveal trailer on their YouTube channel. And that PS5 Pro reveal trailer has just got done premiering, and we now finally have the PS5 Pro specs. And these specs have completely divided people. Now, if you are someone and you already own a PS5 already, or you just might own the digital version, if I'm being completely honest here, what is the real reason of upgrading to this? Are you really getting anything that much better? You know, just look at your PlayStation 5 right now. And you could have the physical version or you could have the digital version. It doesn't matter. The point still stands. What are you really upgrading there, right? Because I know a lot of you guys have mentioned that you do love buying physical games and that you kind of felt like this generation of video game consoles, they were kind of moving away from that, right? Because if you look at this generation of video game consoles, just starting with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, I think, they revealed that they were going to have a physical version and a separate digital console for both of them. And that's crazy to think about, because when you're going to be listening to what I'm going to tell you in just a moment here, what they're going to end up doing if you want to purchase your games physically for this PS5 Pro is absolutely insane. For the most part, when it comes to video game consoles, the base console will come out, and then later on, well, specifically with like Sony and PlayStation, you get like a slim version, which is just basically more terabyte space and a little bit higher graphics, right? And then they might end up releasing more like a Pro version later on. I don't know if Xbox is going to be doing that with the Xbox Series S or X, honestly. And we do know that a Nintendo Switch sequel video game console is rumored to be getting announced very, very soon. If I'm being personally, honest with you guys, and you guys know I always am honest with you in general, I personally like gaming on my Switch. Honestly, I like playing on the Switch more. And to be fair, the Switch is kind of from the PS4, Xbox One era of video games. The Nintendo Switch hasn't been, basically challenged in that regard, in my opinion. I think the Switch is just king. But Nintendo's going to have to obviously put out a new console very soon. And if they make the Switch games backwards compatible, then I feel like that console will be successful. As far as basically, PlayStation, I mean, we know about Sony's problems recently. And I don't know if this either magnifies them or lessens them. But let's go over the PS5 Pro specs right here. So we have VRR and 8K gaming supported, a 2TB SSD, amazing graphics at high frame rates, larger GPU, 45% faster rendering, advanced ray tracing, 2 to 3 times speed, PSSR upscaling support, Wi-Fi 7 support, 8,500 plus backwards compatible PS4 games, no disk drive. The price is $699.99. Releases November 7th, 2024, and pre-orders start for it on September 26th, 2024. So I'm going to go over the things that really matter to people. So right here, no disk drive. Okay, I'm going to actually cover that in a separate article in the video, and it's going to be just holy shit. At this point, you might just want to get that PC, PlayStation fanboys. Just saying, hey, I got a PC, and I always love, and I still game on consoles, I think both obviously have their pros and cons. Okay, so Right here, when they're telling you this, the price is $699.09. That's absolutely insane. What the fuck is that? I get it. They're adding in these extra added in things, and they're charging $700 for this. Keep in mind, a PS5 and an Xbox Series whatever, S or X, it doesn't matter, cost around $500 already. And they already offer you a lot, even if you just go and buy them right now, okay? They're going to charge you $700 for this. At that point, if you want something better, just get a PC, okay? $700 for this. Yeah, you get an extra terabyte, and that's really all that matters anyway, because newer games that come out are going to require more gigs to be downloaded, right? But that's the thing is, why have they always made games, especially for downloading them, to be that taking up that much gigabyte space? That's ridiculous. Like, of course it's going to have Wi-Fi support. What is that? Is that a pro spec? Oh my god, my new console from like the 2010s is Wi-Fi compatible. No shit, Sherlock. Holy fuck, dude. And then that's good that it's backwards compatible. That's an awesome thing. I always feel like most new consoles should be backwards compatible because the consumer that bought the previous console feels like they can just take over their games to the new console. Now, I understand why you don't want to do it from a business point of view, because you want the consumer to buy the newest console with the games currently on that new console. Makes perfect sense from both points of views. But it's backwards compatible, and that's cool. But even the PS5 now, guys, the PS5 just took all the PS4 games and just rendered them over to the PS5. Even if you have a PS4 right now, you can still stream on a PS4 if you want to stream to Twitch or YouTube. Most of those games are still pretty damn good. If you look at the library on the PS4, it's still pretty good for the most part, in my own personal opinion, right? What are you really getting this for? What is the purpose of this? I really don't get it. I know they've always released a pro version or a slim version of their consoles, but this is, I'm gonna be honest here, this is really ain't that much, if I'm being completely honest here. Just, if you're one of those people that just wait to upgrade things in general when things kind of calm down in price, well, I don't think this is ever calming down in price anytime soon, and that's just probably never gonna happen. Just keep your PS5. It runs fine. You don't need to upgrade to this. All your games run fine. If you have a good TV, you're good. You are completely fine. Are you really trying to justify spending almost $700 on this? Not $700 just in general. $700 plus tax. Tax on this thing is going to at least be what, $25, give or take where you buy it from, right? And then you could see people in the comment section just roasting them. Now, I'll cover the disk drive thing in just a moment, because people are saying, oh no, disk drive or disk drive. It's not that the disk drive thing is going to be an issue based off what I'm going to tell you. It's just the bullshit that Sony is going to be on when I give you this information right here. Okay, so the $700 PS5 Pro doesn't come with a disk drive. If you want to play your physical games, you'll have to buy Sony's $79.99 disc drive. Yep, you heard it right there. If you want to play your physical games that you bought for this PS5 Pro, you're going to have to buy Sony's $80 disc drive. That's freaking insane, okay? Holy crap. What crack is Sony on? Sony just announced the $699.99 PS5 Pro, a beefed up version of the PS5 that includes a larger GPU and advanced ray tracing support. But if you want to play your physical games on the new console, you'll have to pay extra. A disk drive isn't included, so you'll have to buy and install one separately for an additional $80. Yeah, that is insane. That means this console, before tax, already cost almost $800. Are you really going to justify paying for that? Now, if you want to pay for that and you got that kind of bread, do whatever you want. I don't care. It's your money, and people work hard for their money, and they're allowed to spend it however they want to. That's always been my own personal belief if you are a hardworking person, right? But if you're someone that already has the console, PS5, or a digital version, I don't care which version you have, Why are you buying this? What is the justification for that? PS5 Pro is available as a disc-less console with the option to purchase the currently available disc drive for PS5 separately. Sony's Hideki Nishino writes in a PlayStation blog post. That means if you are buying both the console and the disc drive together, you'll be paying a whopping $779.98. While very annoying, it sure seems like an expensive Pro console should come with a disc drive. Yeah, it should have just came with a disc drive. I really don't understand why it's separate. But wait, I do understand why it's separate. They're price gouging you for every single last dollar they can get. Because remember, it was revealed not too long ago that the guy that's the person that runs the PlayStation department, he actually had an interview where basically the company wants PC gamers to buy a PS5. Now, if I had a choice of picking between a PS5 and an Xbox Series X or S, the one that does the physical games, I think it's the black one that does the physical games, right? I would probably just get an Xbox. Like, I'm not dealing with Sony's bullshit. I'll just say this right now. I prefer the Xbox controller over the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 1 has like its own unique feel to it. I would just get the Xbox if I'm being completely honest here. I already have a Switch. Getting an Xbox would kind of remind me of the times I used to have games when I had a 360. But I would have to just do a coin toss, PS5 or an Xbox Series X. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a poll on the channel. But nevertheless, that's why they're doing that. They know people still want to play physical games, and they're going to charge you extra for playing physical games. This move from Sony isn't entirely out of left field. Sony first revealed the separate PS5 disc drive alongside the slim PS5 redesign, giving you the option of adding a drive to an all-digital PS5 Slim if you wanted after the fact. This is just basically another move away from physical media as far as like buying your games physically. Sony also sells a PS5 Slim with the disc drive included. That's even worse, actually, to be revealed about that. If you want to just straight up be digital, but you want the option of physical, just get the PS5 Slim with the disc drive included, right? The PS5 Pro launches on November 7th and pre-orders start on September 24th. Yeah, we already know that. So this is, I don't know. This is just fucking stupid. If I'm just being honest here. This is so dumb. I mean, that's crazy. They're not moving away from physical media entirely, but they're going to charge you $80 extra if you want that physical media access to your console. And as we know, from another early report that I covered earlier in the year on the Iron Man podcast, was that the PS5 has not sold as many units as Sony/PlayStation would have wanted. That's because they launched this console under a virus period that we remember, right? So yeah, if you guys are fans or you are gamers that play video games currently on your PlayStation 5, what do you think about this? Are you going to be upgrading to a PS5 Pro? Do you want to upgrade in general? Do you think that this is unnecessary, honestly? I mean, yes, they are giving you some better specs, but it's like, what does that really give you as far as like actual gaming? Because as most people always say when it comes to either the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5, there's not that many games to play, and there's not many as good games to play either, right? So all these extra specs don't really improve the actual video games that people want to buy. Remember, we have been getting reports of record low video game sales as far as these consoles are going, and the consoles have not sold as much as either company would have wanted. So I really don't know what this is going to actually do for anything other than, hey, here's a PS5 Pro. It's got some added extra specs. Cool story, bro. But, like, what about these games that are coming out that are, like, absolutely just flopping? Keep in mind, just about a week ago, and I actually did a video on this anyway. You guys are going to see it. Concord. Remember that game? That got canceled in 2 weeks. Okay? Yeah, amazing console we're going to have here with all these backwards compatible games from the PS4, but the newest games that are getting made currently right now, we don't even know if they're going to get canceled in 2 weeks, canceled in a month, because they're just not selling enough, you know? So, yeah, if I was you guys, I would just buy a PC. If you want to spend this kind of money on this when it drops, sure, go ahead. It's getting released around Black Friday, holiday time, so it makes perfect sense for that as a release date. But yeah, as for me, I'm gaming on my Switch, and I would probably just end up buying an Xbox Series X anyway. But yeah, so what do you guys think about the PS5 Pro if you are someone that is a PlayStation enthusiast? So thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video or go live. And thank you guys for checking out anything that I do. I really do truly appreciate it. I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, and I'm signing out, guys. See you guys later. Deuces. Peace.